I'm PT. This is called PT's Punch. This is the PT's Punch entertainment news show. And let me tell y'all something. I've been preparing for my show all day. But one thing after another, it was just I had too much going on today. In a good way. But I'm tired. I'm pushing this show out for y'all because I gotta lay down. I'm exhausted. But I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I'm going to talk about, of course, not the Hip Hop Awards, but the Soul Train Awards. That's going to be number 5. And I'm going to show pictures of Lunel's daughter. I want to do video, but I'm scared they may not, they may not let the video go through. And I'm going to talk about Dr. Dre. He's going to be honored, maybe. And, of course, I'm going to talk again about Kanye West. And my last thing I'm going to say about Kanye. And, of course, number 2 is going to be about, are you ready for a gay president? We'll talk about that. And, of course, number 1, let's talk about FlameMunroe. Okay. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to tell everybody, I told you I was going to be making some changes to my show. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to have 2 pages, which I already have. The second page is going to be for me crying and telling y'all my stories and stuff like that. And this channel is strictly YouTube about entertainment news, nothing else. News and gossip, because I do want to include some stuff that's going on in the news, because there's some things that's going on in the news I think you guys should know about. Okay, but so just so you guys know. Also, I do have a new phone number, so if you guys would like to call me, it would be better for you to text me first, and here's the number right here below. All right, and I'm going to also put it in my description as well. Okay, guys? All right, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of editing and all this stuff with this video. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not even dancing today, but I got an old video of me when I was dancing. So let's check that out, and I'll be right back. That was a little exercise dance. All right, let's get right to this. First of all, let's talk about the Hip Hop Awards on last night. If you guys watched, I watched some on, I have internet on my, I have cable on my phone. So I watched a little bit on my phone and I watched some on the internet. If you didn't get a chance to see Lunel's daughter, again, I wanted to show the video, but they may tag my video. So in this video, the number 1 is about Flame. So I wanted to go through. I wanted to be able to, have some commercials with it and not be interrupted. So here's a picture of her beautiful daughter. She's a hard-ass dancer, and she was dancing up there with Tashina and Dwayne's wife, Tashina Arnold, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Gina. Okay, so she's a hard dancer, and I know Lunel is a proud mom. So look at her picture real good, and then go back and watch the video on YouTube. That is Lunel's daughter. She's also on Instagram too. I'm gonna try to find her Instagram and post it somewhere in the videos. Okay, people were saying that it was ghetto. People was reading. They were saying they were making a lot of mistakes. Of course, you had I seen some stuff where Claudia Jordan's like, "Are we live? Are we live?" And just not her. It was quite a few people that were like messing up and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all something. It's live. It's live. These things happen when it's live. So, you know, when it's live, these things happen. And to me, I don't think it was ghetto. I mean, it's the Soul Train Awards. Okay? It's not the NAACP Awards. And I think it makes things better when people just be themselves and stop. Don't be faking and shaking. It's not the Oscars, okay? So, but it's still, to me, it's still, to me, is a prestigious an award show, you know? So I thought that they did good. I mean, you know, I like the pose thing that they did. But, you know, let pose go. After this, don't nobody else need to do anything dealing with pose. Nothing. So, of course, you know, there were some winners and losers. I saw the interview with Terry Jam and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and I told you I'm sleepy. And of course, they're supposed to be doing some stuff with Babyface next year. They're already working on that too as well. So, I mean, you know, and of course, Best New Artist was Summer Walker. And she's the girl who has anxiety attacks. If you didn't see the video when she did her acceptance speech, child, she was like, let me hear up and get up off of here. Some people actually do have anxiety attacks and they can't handle me. I'm a total opposite. Give me a crowd, bitch. Give me a crowd and let me do my due. And I'm gonna just pray for her. Hopefully, they say she gonna retire. I wonder, did she know about this before she got into, well, anyway, let me stop before I get myself in trouble, okay? So, I don't think it was ghetto. I think it was what it was. I thought Tashina and I thought Dwayne, Teacher Martin, I thought they did good. Yeah, there was a lot of mistakes, but it's live TV, but who gives a damn? It was good. I enjoyed it. Yolanda Adams, if y'all didn't know, she's from Houston, you know. So it is what it is. It is what it was, and it's done and over with now. You can't take it back. And congratulations to all the winners. Of course, you know, Lizzo and, of course, Chris Brown, they were not there, but they took, you know, they were the big winners last night too as well. So congratulations to everybody. And let's move on. I want to talk about, of course, Dr. Dre. Well, you know, the Academy Awards is coming up. The Grammys are coming up, 2020. And Dr. Dre is supposed to be, they're supposed to be giving him some type of an award. They're going to be honoring him at the Grammy Awards. Well, of course, you know, he's broke boundaries, and he's inspired music generations across the board. And now the incoming president of the Grammy Awards, she's saying that his revolutions of a producer solidifies him as the leader of the pack and in the industry. But unfortunately, because of his alleged violent past, they're giving him the side eye. So we're not for sure if he's really going to get it or not. Now, there was a couple of people that he allegedly abused. Michelle A talked about it. Of course, Dee Barnes talked about how she was choked and stuff in the bathroom and beat up at a nightclub. Now, since then, he said he's apologized, but he said he ain't apologized to her. If he apologized to Michelle A, I don't know. And I will give him, y'all, listen, when you're young, you do a lot of stuff that you don't really mean to do when you're young. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I mean, how many times can you apologize? You know, before people, because some people ain't gonna never let you live it down. They're gonna always go in on you and just say like, I ain't gonna apologize, you should. It's like, come on. He was young. And life goes on, but we'll see. Because you can't take that from him. He definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves it. Okay, so we'll keep you posted on that. Let's talk about, of course, Kanye. This will be the last time I talk about Kanye, child. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna say this. And like I say, I'm done about Kanye because I'm about to lose my mind talking about this man. First of all, I'll just say this. I do not agree with him politically, and that's okay. I do not agree with him politically, but I do agree with him bringing souls to Christ. Some people say, well, it's just a fake. Who am I to judge him? We always talking about we don't want folks judging us. Who are you to be judging Kanye about what he's doing and how he's doing it? But do you know that there was people when Jesus was on this earth, they crucified him and they beat him and they spat on him. They did him bad. And he was supposedly the savior. So, you know, they're going to do it to Kanye. Here's my issue with Kanye. And here's my question to him. Because, you know, he watched my show. Kanye, the race is not given to the swift, baby, but it's those that endure to the end. Kanye, it all may seem high and mighty right now. You got all this money, you can travel, you can have these fantastic shows and church functions and stuff, but oh, when it all died down, are they going to be there with you, Kanye? See, that's what it's all about. See, some of y'all don't remember when you first got saved. You remember when you first got saved? Can't nobody tell you nothing. You thought you was on top of the world. But as the second and the third and the fourth month went by, the sixth and the seventh, you back to normal. You back to being who you were. You came up off that high horse, you know. And I applaud Kanye for what he's doing, bringing souls to Christ. But let me tell y'all something. Singing ain't gonna get you into heaven. Now that's what they say. I personally believe everybody going to heaven. That's why Jesus died. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. So what would be the purpose of him dying if we ain't going to go to heaven? You got to believe. If you believe, you should be saved. Either you're saved or you ain't. Well, you can't continue doing what you're doing. Well, that's why he died. Because some of y'all going to still be hoes no matter what. So that's the last thing I got to say about Kanye. I really applaud him bringing souls to Christ. But listen, God used a jackass. It's in the Bible. Every person that God used in the Bible was not perfect. When God told Moses, he gave Moses in the Bible talks about he gave Moses the tablets to go down. What did Moses do, child? Threw the damn tablets. Samson and Delilah. Samson, his hair was his strength. What did he do? King Solomon, a lot of prophets and a lot of people who were God's chosen ones didn't do what they were supposed to do. So we just keep Kanye in our prayers. All right. Let's talk about, of course, I want to talk about Pete Buttigieg. I want to know, are you guys ready for a gay president? He seems to be soaring in the polls. Let me give y'all a little history on this man before you guys say no. Okay. He's not somebody who just came out of nowhere. This man got something behind his belt. Okay. He right now is the mayor of South Indiana. And he's been the mayor since 2012. And he has a spouse, you know what I mean, a husband. And he was in the Navy. He was in the Navy. He also was deployed to Afghanistan, and he was also a lieutenant, okay? He ain't just no gay, okay? And he attended Harvard University, and his major was history and literature, okay? And in 2007, he volunteered for the Barack Obama campaign. So this guy is soaring. He's soaring in the polls. And I asked my black sisters a question. And my black brothers, are you guys going to let this get in the way of him being the president if he's chosen to be, if he's nominated? Are you guys going to let his lifestyle get in the way? Are you going to allow Trump to come back in office? Oh, he going to let all the gays do? No, he's not. He ain't going to do no more than what Barack Obama could do. And if anything, Barack Obama was the head leader of the gay pride stuff, of the gay marriage and stuff. It was Barack Obama who was the one that was pushing for it. It wasn't Buttigieg. It was Obama. Don't let this deter you, black people. If it comes down to Buttigieg, you better vote for him. I don't approve of his lifestyle. So everybody in the White House, you approve of their lifestyle? No. Hillary and Clinton, Bill Clinton wasn't no better than he was. Now, because, we know Barack Obama, he seems to be like he ain't got nothing on him. But all the other presidents before them, see, it could come down. It could come down to the black vote and the women and the black men. Baby, when I tell you this religion is gonna cause some hell when it comes time. If he's nominated to be the top guy for the presidency, this religion is going to send Trump right back in the White House because y'all going to be like, I ain't going to hell. I'm not going to vote for him. Well, we ain't went to hell yet. I guess eventually we'll go if y'all believe that. And you ain't going to go, you ain't went to hell and the world ain't come to an end when they pass gay marriage. But it's been almost, what, 10, 20 years now since they passed gay marriage? It's been some time. So y'all think about it. If you had a choice, would you vote for this man? All right. This is going to be number one. Who is FlameMunroe to you? And I'm going to tell you who she is to me. Okay, I want to talk about FlameMunroe. She seems to be having everybody's, I won't say she, but I say she's not got everybody upset. She's like everybody's upset with her. Okay, so, but I'm going to give you I will tell you about me and my situation with Flame. Okay, first of all, I like Flame. I do. I booked Flame years ago when I had an anniversary show, and I booked her and paid her. I think she was in town for something or whatever. I don't know, but I know I was at this club called Metro years ago, and I booked her and everything. I heard so much about her. Out of all the people who does stand-up comedy, as far as transgender or gay, she does that bitch do stand-up. Like, she really do stand up. Like, she can get the mic and she can actually listen, comedy is not just about taking the mic in your hand and reading folks. Now, she can read, because she read me one time. She said something about, I remember getting the mic to introduce her. She had just left BET. I think it was in New Orleans. That was the year that her and she had read Show Underwood. I'll never forget it. And she came to Dallas, and I said, y'all give it up for Flame. She's the second female impersonator that's been on BET Comic View. Amazing Grace was the first, and she read me, and she said, I'm not a female impersonator. So she said, it was funny though. I mean, she read me, but you know, that's what she does. But I just think, you know, Flame, she was on the Breakfast Club. You can go to the Breakfast Club and pull up FlameMunroe, and you'll see where she talked about how she was thrown under the bus by Monique. And I hate this. You know why? Because I know that Monique and her at one time were friends, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I remember, and hopefully Flame sees this video, I remember the time when I couldn't wait to talk about this. I wanted to let everybody else get it out the way. And then I was going to tell you how the times that I've been around Flame and seen her and stuff. And Flame, there was a time that Monique was pregnant. She was pregnant with her twins, and she came to the Addison Improv. No, yeah, she was at the Addison Improv, but that was before they had the Improv out there in Arlington. And I remember seeing Flame come in. That was the day that I met Monique. I went in the back when she was pregnant with her twins, and I remember, you know, and I remember seeing Flame come to the door. And so I remember back then, I don't know what year that was, but she actually came to see Monique on the show, and at one while they were cool and they were friends. If Monique, and I don't say if, Monique threw her under the bus, and that's wrong. And I don't think Flame would lie on Monique because, you know, she could be sued for slander. And because Flame wanted to be on radio, there was I believe it's a radio station in D.C. That's what I remember her saying. And this guy had, you know, called Flame and was like, hey, Flame, what's going on with you and Monique? And, you know, she pretty much said that Monique, you listen, y'all, I want to have Monique's back, but I just don't believe Flame is lying. I don't believe that she's lying, and I hate this because, and you know, she said that Tiffany Haddish, out of all the people that she's known, she's the only person that's given her that start, and I'm happy for Flame. Listen, Flame has been doing drag shows and hosting drag shows, I believe, for 13, maybe 17 years, a long time. Well, I've been doing it for 30-something years. And she was basically saying that, you know, this is something she's always wanted to do. I always wanted to get on radio. Just like me, I've always wanted radio. And I've had people to dog me out and say he ain't ready for radio and stuff like that. You know, who are you to say who's not ready for radio? Anybody can pretty much do radio. All they can do is be given a chance. So far, no clap back for Monique. And, you know, I don't know if she's going to be on Wendy. That would be interesting. But I know Wendy, she better not try it with Flame. She do not want to try it with Flame at all. Because she'll be flaming the fans. I think it's flaming the fans or something. You can check her out. Check out on the the Breakfast Club. And I had wrote something down that she was talking about. And y'all, please forgive me. I had all my stuff together, and after running around Miss Thing around, she wanted to go to the damn Goodwill and stuff. I just completely lost all my stuff that I was going to talk about. But I had to talk about this thing with Flame because everybody's talking about it. And a lot of people are mad because they say she's disrespecting the transgender community and the gay community and stuff like that. I mean, that's their opinion. Flame has an opinion just like everybody else. And I agree with Flame. I think that the gay community is trying to push our lifestyles on these people, and you can't do that. You can't expect anybody to just love us because, oh, we're gay and we've been through, just like white folks ain't going to accept it. They're not going to do it. Now, what I don't like is for black people to discriminate against gay people, because if anybody should know about discrimination, damn it should be black folks. We should be the last ones to hold a grudge because of somebody's sexuality or the way they look or whatever. We should be the last ones. It don't mean you got to accept it. But we're going to see what happens with the clap back. So far, like I said, I haven't seen nothing. I'm watching Monique's page. And but I'm happy for her because, like I said, she's been around a long time. She got that break. And I'm happy for her. And she said, I remember watching her. She was saying that she's maybe doing some stuff with Tiffany Haddish coming up. I mean, listen. Somebody always told me, PT, when it happens, it's going to happen so fast, it's going to come. And like I say, Flame has done a lot. She's been doing comedy shows. Like in Atlanta, you go online, you could pull up FlameMunroe. She's been doing comedy stuff a long time, but she finally, someone saw it in her. People been seeing it in her, just like they see it in me. They just don't want to give it that break. Some people just don't want to, they don't want to help you. Well, you got to get it yourself. Well, yeah, that's true. But everybody has helped somebody make it to where they have. If it wasn't nothing but a phone call or, child, let me tell you what they're doing over here, or let me give you some advice, something, you know. Everybody didn't make it to the top by themselves. Some people helped them along the way. So anyway, guys, that's all I got to say. I love y'all. Sorry I didn't do too much tonight, no editing and all that. I'm tired. I am exhausted. Look at my eyes. I'm about to fall asleep. And I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And again, I'm going to have 2 shows. One of my pages, one of my YouTube channels is going to be for me talking about just basic stuff, you know, drag maybe, shows, my family. And I got something to tell y'all about my family. My father that's going to trip y'all out. I found out how old my mom was when she met my dad. And so much more. But we're going to be talking about that on the PT. I think I'm going to call it PT2 show or something like that. But anyway, I'll come up with it and I'll let you know. And also I'm going to put the phone number in this description. So you guys, if you would like to text me or call me, whatever, you're more than welcome to do that. And I'm PT, guys, with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. You guys take care. Oh, shit. Hold on now. I had a special guest that just said something to me. Yes. Oh. Hey, Sydney. How you doing? It's Monique's husband. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. No, Flame is not. No, Flame is not in here. She's, I was just talking about her. No, she's never said she's done anything with you. That's what they were saying. But Flame said she's never done. She don't know anything about that part. But even though you and Monique have an open relationship, that could be with anybody. Open relationship could be with anybody. Yes, sir. Okay. You tell Monique to don't do a clap back, but she needs to do a response video before Flame go on Wendy. Okay. Bye. All right, I'll see y'all. That was Sydney. I'll see y'all later. I'm tired. Bye, y'all. Take care.